that's not the only thing that's unique about this. We've never had a spoken word artist performer in our show before. It is a variety show, so let's add a little variety. This gentleman, well, he's a good friend of the show, good friend of the people in the show, and regular performer here at Skinny's. He's going to be doing an original spoken word piece called Brittle Me This. Please put your hands together for Marcel Svensax.
So it's really important that I'm taken seriously tonight. This whole Alrighty, thanks for having me. This is called Brittle Me This. Don't hustle me, baby. I've been around, struggling, nickel and dime juggling. I've been down lately. Well, settle down, I can't handle, I panhandle to make amends. Pockets are paper thin, I'm talking to save a pen. Gospel is often sin, I'm coughing up lots of phlegm. It's often I gotta vent, possibly living in the coffin by day's end. It's not that I'm soft, I'm just caught up. So yeah, I admit it. In this moment I am brittle. Brittle me something to pass the minutes. The pitter-patter of this inner chatter is making my skinny thoughts become fatter. And that childish fodder figured I'd be something more than a lottery ticket, waiting to be itched and scratched, hatched, born to dramatic fingers crossed gods, gambling with Lincoln Theater odds. A penny for my thoughts became a nickel for my scratch, and I had hoped that that better me would become a better remedy for my wallet's fix. And so speaking of glitches, I wish I had a Be a Man kit for situations like this. Punch the ticket to pick it, this version of me. You see, the other day I was kicking a soccer ball against my garage like back in the day stuff, and that pounding sound knocked down a box of dusty albums, vintage photographs and such. Now this is pre-Instagram, hipstamatic and camera plus. Pictures wrapped in an old cape. Okay, it was a soccer jersey acting as a vacuum seal contraption, and the worn out lettering on the back of it read Saxland, and the number was 2. Yeah, the number was 2. A medium size that used to fit this once someone, a superhero of sorts I was, Captain Saturday on the pitch. But now I just sit captain on Saturdays, ain't that a bitch? My nervous existence merged with lip service, giving birth to misfit verbiage, syllabic addictions. Hope is what occurs when you become a musician. You know, hit or miss shit. So in essence, what I do now is I talk over beats, banging, gripping the microphone, no strangling it like often. Frothing like a freshly poured Jack and Coke, heart on my sleeve exposing my yoke, 'cause I ain't no joke. Not a comedy audience participant, which side of the road predicament, far from ambivalent when I'm rock him killing it. Because this is where I was born, and this is where I still live, and this is my worth certificate. There's plenty of Patron, but not enough patrons at my gigs. And it used to be so easy when we were kids because the built-in crowd was made up of parents proud. Just show up and huddle before the whistle blew. Have fun, lace shoes. And now it's a check 1, a check 2. So I choose a muse that allows me to spit for a living, so I should expect to rent. Cause I sure as hell don't own, and no one owns me, so a free agent I'm pacing, chasing sand grains with tanker relays, patience, refusing to face hastiness, but that cock-blocking grandfather clock just ticks and talks shit, exposing my fateful outlines in chalk. So it's not all butter, but I'm doing my best to earn my own spread. Uttering bootstrap, go get 'em son mantras to myself, some man up Sinatra type shit instead. But I always did though, I was always a working man. But this road it seems only yields the heroes. I need a 1, comma, and exponential zeros. My microphone should have come with a shield and a map. So how do I become number 1 with a number 2 on my back?